What's going on, guys? It's BRZ. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be installing for you guys a Grimmspeed relocation plate. What am I saying? Today I'm going to be installing the Grimmspeed relocation license plate kit. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. I personally really like the look of the Grimmspeed relocation license plates relocation kits. I think it looks really good on any aggressive looking car, and I think the front end of the BRZ is pretty aggressive looking. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to get this done, and I'm gonna walk you guys with me. So let's go. Oh yeah, before we start, I'm really hoping that there's no holes on the bumper, because obviously my license plate is like drilled into the front grille, so there's probably some holes there, in which case, if there are, I don't want the holes there, so I'm probably gonna have to go with a license plate delete, which I'm gonna have to order, but it's just wasp. So yeah, but I'm just hoping that there are no holes, so I don't have to do that, so I don't have to spend the extra money. But in the scenario where there are holes, I'm gonna order the license plate delete. So let's find out. By the way, my hands are dirty because I was just doing another mod earlier today, okay? So don't judge, bye. So I still gotta debadge this. I think the previous owner left this on. Or I mean, he didn't leave it on because it didn't come like stock to begin with, but I think the previous owner, I know the previous owner installed this. So I'm going to be debadging this sometime. I just don't want to deal with the ghost letters, so I'm just going to leave it on for now. But the Grimmspeed relocation license plate kit came with these plate covers, and it came with two. So I'm going to be installing this over here, replacing this dealership one with the Grimmspeed, because I'm going to be rocking some Grimmspeed now. Dope. So yeah, I don't think you guys need me to run you guys through this, because it's pretty simple. Just take off these screws over here, literally pop this on instead of this one. So I'll leave that for you guys' imagination. And done. I think it looks pretty good. Alright, now to uninstall or unscrew or take off this license plate and find out if I have holes or not. Either way, I'm still doing this install. Alright, so I gotta get the proper tools to take off this bracket right here, or this mount. Seems to me that there's gonna be two holes, so one here and one here. So let's uninstall this. That moment when your boy too lazy to get the proper tools, so I'm just using pliers to take this off. Cause YOLO, fuck it. Holy crap, guys. So I just went through a panic attack. I thought that, because I was just using my pliers and undoing this little screw right here, or this bolt, and I thought it was literally bolted in. So I thought there was going to be a nut on the other side. But thankfully this just popped off on this side. So that proves my point wrong. So yeah, there are holes in here, so I'm going to have to get a license plate delete, which I probably thought so anyways to begin with. But yeah, I'm just gonna pop this off. Glad that I don't have to take off the front bumper to take this entire piece off, so that's great. Alright, that's awkward. So this side came out well. This side, the entire rubber piece that's supposed to be in there came off with the mount, so I'm gonna have to deassemble this somehow and get this rubber piece back onto this, just so that it doesn't look like there's a big hole in there. And then I'm going to be installing the Grimmspeed relocation kit right in here. Alright, so my sister just got home. She's helping me try to get this rubber thing off of that license plate bracket, because I just got fed up with it, so I'm just going to start with this install. So basically you just need a flathead screwdriver. You're going to just slide it in there. It's better if you cover your flathead with like tape, like a painter's tape, or a microfiber towel, or just something so that it doesn't ruin the finish of this plastic right here. So that should just pop right out. Just like that. So we're gonna remove this entire thing. Just comes out like that. So you wanna keep this just in case you gotta use it in the future. So inside there, that's where you're gonna screw on this tow hook rod right here. So here's a rod. It feels pretty heavy duty. It's got like a pound, 2 pounds to it. So just screw it in there. So for some colder countries like Canada, you probably want to put some like anti-seize in there, just in case, but there it is in there. Fits nice and snug. Alright, so now that you got this on, you're just gonna basically take the mount bracket along with the bolt that they Grimmspeed provides you with, thread this through and just tighten this right there. Personally for me, I'm going to be spraying some WD-40 on this bolt so that it's going to go in a lot smoother. But that's just me. Alright, so once you got the bolts in with the bracket, by the way, you guys can add these spacers if you want. Grimmspeed provided you with 2 of the spacers, so I just used 1 just to make it stick out just a little bit more. 2 was way too much. So all you got to do now is line it up to where you want it to be mounted. The reason why I also went with Grimmspeed is because it has a lot of options on where you can mount your license plates. So you can do it like this, more to the right, more to the left, up, down, left, right. Doesn't matter, it's up to you. Wherever you want to place it. Just screw on the screws wherever you want it and it's gonna be good to go. So once you put on the rest of the screws, it just stays in place just like that. I think I might use a second spacer though because it's pretty much touching the bumper and I don't really like that. So I'm gonna take it all apart and add the second spacer in, but it's up to you on how many spacers. If you want to use 1, 2, or none, it's up to you. Alright, so I added the second spacer as you can see right over there. And now there's some clearance between the bumper and the mount, the bracket. So I think that looks pretty good, so I'm just gonna go ahead and install my license plate now. Alright you guys, and the job is done. I think that looks clean. That looks super clean. I might move it to the right a little bit so it's not blocking the fog light. But yeah, I like the look of it. I'm gonna be getting a Cobb license delete most likely, or a Perrin or Grimmspeed or just the regular Subaru one to cover up these holes over here. Hopefully they don't take too long to come in, because yeah, that is not looking too good. As for this hole, I'm still trying to get this rubber rivet out of this bolt right here. It's like dead on there, but I'm just gonna take this inside and work on it when I have time. I believe the license deletes also give you these rubber fillings anyway, so I'm not too worried about that. It just doesn't look the best at the given moment. But anyway, that's it for the Grimmspeed license delete. Sorry guys, one thing I failed to mention was you can actually slide this from left to right, just depending on where you want the license plate to be. So I said that I was going to remove it more to the right because I don't want it to mess with the fog lights, so I'm putting it more towards the right side. But yeah, so you can adjust how high you want the license plate bracket to be by just placing the screws in higher or lower, and you can adjust it left and right, and that's why I love the Grimmspeed relocation kit. Alright guys, that concludes this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. It was a little bit more challenging just because I didn't have some of the tools that I needed in order to install the parts, the kit properly. But in the end, it worked out, and I'm happy with the look. I just really got to order this license plate delete now, because I have 2 holes, or actually 4 holes, in the middle of my bumper slash grill. So I'm gonna be making that order tonight, and of course I'm gonna be filming that video with you guys, or to show you guys as well. In my opinion, I think the Grimmspeed relocation license plate kit makes my front end look a little bit more aggressive. I'm gonna be wrapping my roof next with my friend Ben. He's over here helping me. That's his Civic over there. So yeah, make sure you subscribe to see that video. Give it a big thumbs up if you like this video, and I'll see you guys next time.